Thank you very much. My name is Scott Holcomb, and I am a State Representative for District 82 in the Georgia House of Representatives. I appreciate the opportunity to address some issues that are very important to my constituents in terms of their health and well-being, as well as issues that are important to me as a father, a citizen, and a veteran. And I support the EPA's proposed standards to limit mercury, acid acid, and other toxic pollution from coal and oil-fired power plants. These standards would keep 91% of the mercury and coal from being released into the air. The benefits of these new standards are obvious and immediate. Better health for our citizens and cleaner air and water. I find it difficult to understand why anyone would oppose these goals, although I know the immediate and most common refrain is that change is expensive. This may or may not be true, but operating under the existing standards has been and will continue to be far more expensive. Clean air, water, and a safe food supply are the cornerstones of a sustainable future. These should be nonpartisan goals for our country, and I think it's important to note that the Clean Air Act and the Clean Water Act were enacted during the Nixon administration. I also support the proposed standards for another reason. I believe these standards will help spur innovation and help lead us away from our dependence on fossil fuels, particularly oil. As a U.S. Army veteran who served as a captain from 1998 to 2004 and deployed overseas 3 times, I have a first-hand understanding on why it is so important for our country to pursue alternative fuels and to wean ourselves off of fossil fuels. We import fossil fuels from nations that are either hostile to our interests or that support our enemies, for example, by supporting terrorists. Our reliance on fossil fuels impacts and impairs our national security. It is for these reasons that I encourage the EPA to adopt these new standards to limit mercury, acid gases, and other toxic pollution. I believe doing so will spur innovation and help the United States have a stronger energy infrastructure. It is the right thing to do for our health, for our security, and for our nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me just ask a quick question. You may have said this at the beginning of your statement, but where your district represents is where?
I represent Northeast Atlanta in DeKalb County.
Thank you. Any questions? Okay, thank you both very much. Okay, is